Hello, everybody. It's about to be episode 5 of the Dirty Balls podcast, and we're very excited because this is a very special episode. We are at LP France Stadium in the Crawdads Cafe, and we've got lots of guests here today. They're not on. Y'all want to just show up real quick, just real quick.
Pick that up and stand around.
I'm not doing that. They're all here. The studio audience is here. Yeah, here. Yeah, Jennifer, you're right. I should do that. Over here we got the Crawdads Cafe. Come by whenever you come to a game. Out there we have the spring fling with people, and so yeah, we're gonna have some guests today. I don't want to spoil anything, but we're about to do a show. So Alan, you ready to start the recorded version? Lucas, please don't stand right behind me the entire time.
He's recorded now.
It's already started. We can't. No, that's. We're gonna have to start over.
This one's already started too.
Let's start. I didn't do my intro.
Stop when we...
You gotta. Somebody's gotta do a little action thing, point at
Oh,
me.
we should buy one of those.
Action. Technical difficulties.
Y'all start when you're ready.
Jennifer, I'm not quite sure how to. What
Imagine the red button.
Okay,
Are you
I got it.
ready?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of the Dirty Balls podcast. I'm here, as always, with Alan and Jennifer, and I am Ethan. And we got a bunch of people here today. We got Lucas, and I don't feel like naming the rest. So, watch the video version. They're already in it. So, I want to start the show off by talking about something that I heard on a different podcast. I'm not going to say what podcast because I've been banned from talking about a certain thing that goes left and goes fast. So I'll just say it was on a different podcast. They were talking about baseball. They mentioned the Los Angeles Angels. They mentioned the fact that in Spanish, Los Angeles means the Angels. So pick up a Spanish book, you'll see. I'm not lying. In Spanish, Los Angeles is the Angels. So the Los Angeles Angels are the Angels Angels. And I think that's the most redundant, stupid thing in sports.
Along with
Angels
double
Angels.
zeros.
Along with double zeros. So if you play for the Angels Angels of Anaheim, and you have number 00, then you are officially the worst player in Major League Baseball. So, anybody else? Anybody, am I the only one that really cares about this Angels thing? Because
That really gets to me.
it's
That.
Yeah.
Angels.
Oh, by the way, Eric Holden, if you're listening to this, Alan's probably about to kick your ass because I'm about to say something. We went to Bad Daddy's the other day. Me and my friend Eric, we went to a Charlotte Checkers game, and we went to Bad Daddy's beforehand. We won the game. You know what Eric said? Eric said this is the first time anybody I've ever been with ever said this at a restaurant. The way I worded that sounded very weird, but you're not going to make a joke. Anyway, he did not like Bad Daddy's.
He's non-American.
He didn't like it.
I mean, what did he order?
He ordered the smokehouse with barbecue on top. He said the burger was all right, but the barbecue on it had no flavor.
That's why you always get the badass burger.
He did say the tater tots were good though.
And how about that sauce? Yeah.
It was all right. He didn't like it. Didn't like Bad Daddy's. All right, so Jennifer, I asked you earlier to pull up the promotional
I did.
schedule. You did?
I did.
All right, so the 2018 Hickory Crawdads promotional schedule came out yesterday, and I've not looked at it yet because I want to be pleasantly surprised whenever I hear what it is. So, Alan, Jennifer, y'all want to tell me about it? What's going on this year? I want to hear it from y'all.
Well, I'm not, I'll never badmouth my team, but I don't like the schedule this year. I want a bobblehead. We haven't had a bobblehead in almost 2 years, and there's not that many giveaways this year, and there's no guest appearances by anybody.
Which I'm hoping that'll come in later, and they're just dealing with the politics behind the scenes before they announce that stuff.
What kind of politics?
Well, everything has to go through the Rangers
the
now, since
promoters.
we have.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Since they bought the team, they have to get everything okayed, and it's taken a while. That's why it's taken so long for us to get our schedule out for everybody to see. But it's out, so the Thursdays are the same. I think they still have Bark in the Park for the dogs.
We now have wine Wednesdays.
Ooh, wine, fancy. That's really it?
I mean, what else are you looking for?
I don't know.
They're giving away the magnet schedule. At the
And
first
when you
game, like
talked
always.
about a bunch of different teams doing some Sandlot stuff. We're not doing any of
We
that.
do have a Sandlot night, but we don't know if anybody's actually going to be here yet. So hopefully our surprise guest today, when he stops by, he'll let us know.
All right. Okay. Hopefully he will. So one thing I'm very excited about is the scoreboard. We've talked about it in pretty much every episode, but this is the first time we've actually came out and seen it live. It's pretty cool, and we hope to convince our special guest today into putting our podcast up on it.
And right now they are showing the Field of Dreams.
Yes, the Field of Dreams.
Too bad Jennifer's not out here watching it, 'cause, she needs to watch this movie from beginning to end. 'Cause
Maybe
it's
some other time.
the greatest baseball movie ever.
It's very important. It's very important. If anybody likes baseball and hasn't seen Field of Dreams yet, you probably should see Field of Dreams. Is that your stuff for later?
I don't know that I have anything to close out the show.
Well, you better, because I don't have anything for the middle of it.
I told you to come prepared, and
I don't ever.
you
come
came
prepared.
with nothing.
Oh, one thing I'm glad to see is that we're not playing Lenore Ryan, because if that did happen, then I wouldn't know who to pull for. So we're playing against CVCC, and as Bryson informed me, I don't think he's in here right now. They're a pretty tough team to play against. Oh, there he is. He's over there ordering. He's over there trying to order some
Anyway,
beer
the
and checking his
exhibition
ID.
game is on Monday, April 2nd at 6 p.m. Gates open at 5.
5.
Tickets are free.
Monday the 2nd. I have a dentist appointment that day, so I might actually be off of work. I might be able to actually come to a game.
I don't think
It'll probably rain.
I don't think the dentist appointment will last that late in the afternoon.
Yeah, but usually I get off of work whenever I have a dentist appointment, just because I tell them that it's late, even though it's like at 10 in the morning. I tell them it's like, I got a dentist appointment like 4 o'clock. It's not at 4 o'clock. So if
So he
anybody,
can't work that day, so he's available to come Tuesday.
anybody at the Lenore McDonald's just heard that,
You just told on yourself. Good job.
pretend like you didn't hear
I
that.
hope you made something that.
Nick, get in here. I want to get in the video version. Take that hat off. We want to.
Why'd you have to take
Look at this guy. He's bald now. Tell him why you did that.
I raised money for childhood cancer through St. Baldrick's, donate the money, and then I donated the money and I got my head shaved.
That's good.
Did you get anything out of it?
I got 2 free tickets to the Hurricanes game. I got a St. Baldrick's pen and a St. Baldrick's shirt.
All right. So, Section 108 Mega Minions are out here doing good things for people. So that's always good to hear. And speaking of free tickets, I got a free ticket to the Charlotte Checkers that I'm not going to be able to use. So, I'll take $5 for it.
She got it for free.
The game's on April 4th.
Why do you have tickets?
Because there was a promotional night that night. If you bought tickets to that game, you got a free ticket.
No, if the promotion was if the Checkers win, everybody got a free ticket for the next Wednesday game. And it's called.
Speaking of winning, let's talk about the Retrievers. Aren't they the Retrievers?
Oh
Is that
yes,
their name?
yes. I didn't. I thought this was a baseball podcast. We shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah, but
let's
that's exciting stuff.
definitely talk about that. Virginia, what happened? Come on. I mean, seriously, I didn't even watch the game. I was at work. I got home and there was like 2 minutes left, and I was like, well, let's see how bad they're getting beat. And I was very surprised. That was. How many people have correct brackets now? Like 6?
ESPN said today that nobody has a correct bracket with them. So
I've not really watched much college basketball this year. Back in the day, I watched every single game. This year, I've watched like 4 games. So I wasn't even interested in the tournament until I heard that a 16 seed was about to beat a 1 seed, and then I was like, well, holy crap! I gotta see this now. So, have we talked about baseball yet?
we just said something about the promotional schedule. That's all we said.
All right, okay.
The only news that I have this week is I've seen a couple people. They've said that they're not going to be with the major league team this year. Willie Calhoun is going down to AAA. Nick Gardewine is going down to AAA. Jose Trevino will actually be with the Rough Riders again. But other than that, that's all the news I have for today.
Now, some
Uh-oh,
weeks
here
are
comes
slow.
trouble.
Oh.
It's Curveball Chris.
Curveball
You got anything
Chris.
to say for the podcast there, Chris?
What was that?
You got anyone to say anything for the podcast? You even know what the podcast is?
Dirty Balls, right?
There you
Get,
go.
get in on this side so you can be in the video version. Yeah. See, we got listeners all over the place. We got Curveball Chris, our second Chris on the show.
I'm trying to find
Yeah, there we go.
I look forward to having a great 2018 season with the Section 108 Crazies and
All
Bill
right.
Crawdads Championship 2018.
There we go.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
There we go.
There it is. All right.
There's Hollywood.
Oh, here's Hollywood again.
Yeah.
Not Holly-
Got my tickets.
Not Hollywood Henderson,
Yeah.
but Bryson, Hollywood.
Kind of day, right, Ethan? Yeah.
Yep. We didn't plan that. It's just the only thing I had in my house that had any green on it.
Because it's St. Patrick's Day.
It is.
No, I didn't.
I don't even think Bryson knew that.
I didn't.
What you drinking? Mountain Dew?
Snapchat had St. Patrick's Day yesterday.
Man, Snapchat ain't nothing. I deleted it because that stupid update. I don't like it anymore. So
Yeah,
when's
that's
our special guest gonna come on? I'm anticipating this.
I have no idea. I just wanted to stop by, so we're just about to ramble on until he gets
He's
here.
a busy man.
I started a new season on the show yesterday using the Angels.
Wow.
There's some kind of conspiracy.
Are you a double zero on the show?
No. There's some conspiracy I'm trying to crack here. Because last week we had the thing about the Crips and Bloods and the Red and Blue. This week I had the thing about the redundant name. There's some kind of conspiracy involving LA baseball that I'm really trying to get into. And if you guys didn't see that on the video version, Curveball Chris just walked by with some pies. And I believe there's some kind of contest involving these pies, right?
Apple pie.
Apple pie eating contest, which I could have totally demolished that one, but I'm here for you guys, the fans.
I'm just glad it wasn't.
I love you.
I'm just glad it wasn't McDonald's podcast. I'm glad it wasn't McDonald's pause. Hey,
I'm one
look
of
who's
them.
coming.
You don't know.
Look at- oh, he's-
The
He
special
might-
guest is in sight.
He is
Don't know
in-
if he's going to be stopping
We
by.
have a sighting. He's making his way downtown, walking fast.
Who is it, Mark?
No, it's. Oh, speaking of guests, we finally found out what we're going to use the Tebow fund for.
Oh, now you got to put some more in
Yeah,
there.
see, it doesn't count when we're
Yes,
talking about
yes.
it. It's like when we're
Here, go
meta
easy on my
talking
fries
about
now.
the bucket. Anyway, we're raising money to get Conrad on the show. It's going to be great. And I think some doors are about to open. Oh, here he is, everybody, our special guest.
He's in the house.
No other than the general manager of the Hickory Crawdads, Mark C.
How's everybody doing?
It's not live. They can't talk.
It's not live?
No.
How are you guys doing? is what I'm
Oh, we're doing great.
How are you guys doing?
We were struggling for topics because I didn't come up with anything. I thought they would, and they thought I would. So,
I
That's all right.
specifically told you to.
so please,
So what have we been talking about? What do we
carry
want to
the
talk
show.
about?
We talked about the promotional schedule.
Did you? Did you talk about the sod going down?
We did not.
No, not yet.
We
Sod's
don't.
going down. I tell you, they started Thursday. They're getting.
Yeah.
They've been with. Well, obviously, this would be people will see this later, but so Saturday afternoon, they'll be done probably Monday with sod. Thank goodness, because it's getting close.
And we talked about the scoreboard.
So what do you guys think? You like it?
Oh, we love it. It's great.
Absolutely awesome.
We
Oh,
think
yeah.
that you should put the podcast on it every now and then.
There you go. We can put it on when the gates open. People come in before we're reading announcements or whatever.
See, there it
You
is.
gotta keep it clean though.
Get people in here early.
Keep it clean, Ethan.
Gotta keep it clean.
All right.
He's
all
done
right.
good so far.
I've
This
Family
season.
entertainment, right?
Oh, yeah.
So far, I expanded upon my Los Angeles baseball theories. The Los Angeles Angels, right?
Correct.
Los Angeles. What does that mean in Spanish?
I have no idea.
The Angels.
Okay, so the Angels, is that what you're
It's
saying?
the Angels. Angels.
The Angels.
He's really disturbed by this.
Is that not-
it's
Is that not
You already
ridiculous?
got me confused.
No, they're not.
See, Bryson, there are other languages in the world beside English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But it's not in Spanish. I mean, that's what it translates to.
Yeah,
But a lot of things
Angels.
translate weirdly.
You're
That's
right.
even a word.
You're right.
Yeah, it is. You can say
Well,
it.
Ethan probably means, nice looking guy. And it's just not true.
And we were talking about how Jennifer does not like Field of Dreams, and we think that y'all chose the movie
You don't like Field of Dreams?
for her.
I mean, I've never watched it, but
Well, how do you know you don't like
Because she
it?
read it on something on Google.
If somebody didn't like it?
Yeah.
She read
Which
some
that person should
BuzzFeed
get by
review or
us.
something, right?
How do you? I mean,
I mean, I'll try to watch it
Remember,
sometime.
Jennifer's just now getting into it. This is how
This is
third-
her first
This is my
Okay.
third year.
third season.
But the thing
actually.
is, it's not even. It's more than a baseball movie.
Exactly.
It's
a family
a
movie.
relationship movie between a son and his father,
Who doesn't love a good
and
father-son story?
and a father and a daughter.
Yeah.
and people trying to provide for their family. So it's more of a family movie. Baseball just happens to be in there.
So, you got any secrets you can let us in on about the 2018 season?
Secrets.
Only 5 people are going to listen. So.
Nobody? Yeah.
As long as everybody promises not to tell. I don't know if I have. I honestly don't know if I have. I'm about to think. Secrets.
Well, I noticed on the promotional schedule we don't have any guests coming like they usually do.
Yeah, and the reason being is because we ran through a lot of the wrestlers, and that some of those guys are really expensive.
Really.
And so you can't, you know, if you pay $15,000 to bring a guy in to sign autographs, you can't recoup that money.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And so the ones that are in our price range, which really we can only afford to pay, we can afford to pay about $5,000, is about the max, without trying to increase ticket prices and do stuff like that. So we kind of ran through the gamut of those guys, and that's why there's no wrestler, and then a lot of the sports guys want a lot of money as well. We looked into bringing in, obviously in this market, a lot of Braves fans. We looked to bring in some Braves, and they're just so expensive, $15,000-$20,000.
Wow.
And it's just, you can't, you know what I mean? You'd have to charge $500 for a meet and greet to try to recoup that money.
And
you
we've
know?
had some big names in the past.
We have. We've gotten lucky on some of them. We got them right before they started getting more expensive. So we've really looked, and we'd like to bring some in, but we haven't really found any.
And there's the occasional local celebrity, but there's only 2 that.
Well, now there's going to be 3, and they're going to be here every game.
The Dirty Balls
Besides
Podcast.
besides you 3?
Yeah, just us 3.
Okay, I didn't know if there was additional 3.
No.
Because
You
there's
3 were given, right?
there's the
Oh, yeah.
there's the comedian John Reed, and there's Eric Church.
Which he was here last year. Didn't
Yeah,
make
he
an
came.
appearance, but
He said he would actually come down again.
There's-
108 this year.
There's
Yeah,
Eric
that'd be
Church.
good. That'd be good.
I know you guys banned me, but Dale Jarrett's from around here. A lot of
Yeah,
people like
that's true.
racing.
He comes occasionally.
If only Madison Bumgarner didn't have to do that whole baseball thing, then he
Yeah,
could
well, man, he'll retire one of these days.
one.
I don't know. He'll probably be done with baseball.
One of these
once
years.
he retires, you probably never get him off his farm. So,
You're right. It's hard to get him off his farm in the off season anyway.
yeah, that's true. We're looking at. We don't know if we're gonna do it for sure. We're looking to do some college days. We actually stole this from the Rangers. They do.
With the hats.
With the hats,
Yeah.
and do like a North Carolina or an LR or a
Take
Taylor.
my money now.
Or and have it have a Crawdads logo and then the school's colors.
Just take my wallet. Just give me all the hats.
and then and have the school logo on the side, and then just make a day of it. Try to get somebody associated with the school to come out, throw out a first pitch, those type of things. So
You already got
we're working
somebody.
on. We haven't got anything in stone right now, but
Somebody
that's a secret.
associated-
Nobody knows about
Somebody
that.
associated with Lenore Ryan, the host of the Dirty Balls podcast.
There you go.
Which he
See,
will probably have a dirt ball if he throws out the
I would
first
love
pitch.
to see him throw the first pitch.
it's already coming together.
Yeah, they tell you to aim high, so I'll probably aim too high.
Kicking each out.
And
Any
So-
surprise bobbleheads? Maybe.
We don't have any bobbleheads on the agenda this year.
well, this is the call to
To
get some.
get a bobblehead, you guys got
Yeah.
any suggestions? Anybody that we haven't done that we'd
I
like
want
to
to
see?
see.
No more.
I want a condo.
I got it.
We've done a Conrad.
So that-
We don't
that was
have
before
one.
your time.
Ooh,
That was before
can we
our
get
time.
you get this? Oh, Bartolo.
Bartolo Colon?
Here's one.
Yeah. How about a bobble belly on him?
Can we get a bobblehead of Ruth Meadow Door punching Jose Batista in the face?
We could look at doing that. We could look at doing that.
I know a Gallo or was on
I know the Rough Riders had some promotional cuff last year that
Had that?
that had the fight on it. Yeah.
There you go.
So, I know it's been a couple years already, but we can still.
No, that's my thing.
Bartolo Colon, I read something the other day, Bartolo Colon and Belcher are the only 2 players that have been in the major leagues for 20 years. Wow. And all that are
Really?
on
Not-
an
not-
active roster. Well, if
I
you mix
thought-
it up, spring
Yeah,
training.
being-
in
I
an
thought
active roster.
Ichiro would have been
That's what the article said. I don't
18.
know.
Ichiro 18 years. He started in 2001.
So he's close. He said I saw something where he said he wanted to play till he's 50 or something like that.
He could.
In the major leagues now, Ichiro, if you
Ichiro.
count his Japan, right?
Japan.
league, then yeah, he'd been playing
they
professional
counted.
baseball over 20
Yeah,
years.
NAPL
He hasn't been in
is
the
what
major
it's
leagues
called.
for
When
20
they counted his hits that he brought over.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
If they count as hits, they should count everything else.
Yeah, maybe the article just said Major League Baseball, so I guess they were specific to that.
You know when our active roster here will be out?
Probably not till
April
March.
1st.
Well, I'm hoping March 31st, but yeah, roughly.
April Fool's Day.
We've they're real tight. They really don't tell the guys till right before. They break camp on the 30th, and so they'll probably tell them like the 29th. So they'll give us like a rough guess, but we're not. They swear that's a secret that I don't have yet, but I will have is the roster, but they won't let us put anything out there with it. So we have to put in the program because the program goes to print next week. But they also give us a list of about 35 names, so obviously, about a third of those aren't going to be here.
All right, well, that's something we can talk about next week. Is the program that we're
Yeah.
Because
There you go. You're gaining topics right now.
yeah, I was very unprepared for this.
That's all right. You talked about the sod going down, and it's looking good. We're in good shape there. Did you notice the poles were gone?
Yes.
I did not notice
So-
that.
God.
All but the two end poles. So that means
Yeah, it's
I think that's going to be one of those things for a lot of fans. They're going to come in and they'll be like, something's different.
Real subtle
it's like
difference.
You see somebody, you're like,
Yeah, they say that-
they're not going to really know what it is because it's not something you think about unless it's in your way. And then the new netting is actually green, and they say it's easier to look through because it kind of blends in with the grass.
So I'm gonna put like a net in front of the scoreboard.
We are not.
You're not.
We're going to take our chances on that to begin with. Because the problem is if you spend that money on that great scoreboard and then you throw a net in front of it, and it's going to distort it. That's the word I'm
Well, you
looking
know what?
for.
Leote down to Greensboro scoreboard last year. He
Yeah.
won third, so
So I don't know. We'll see. If you balls hit it, it might change our opinion pretty quickly.
But it's insured.
Now, by the way,
We
that
got a year at least. After the first year.
Greensboro's gonna
that
come here and
article I
bust
wrote
out
about the
first
scoreboard
round.
for my class
Yeah, how'd
was
it go?
was a big hit. Got a B plus.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Great. It's not going to be published because there's some other things happening at LR right now that nobody should talk about. But and all that's going to be in the April edition of the school paper. But it's not. But if all that craziness wasn't happening there right now, and you can look it up on your own because I don't want to talk about it, then our scoreboard story that I wrote would definitely be in there. But
Where are they going to be doing the dugouts?
They're doing the netting, and actually they were welding some poles yesterday. No,
think about it.
Thursday.
There we go.
It's hard to keep it all straight. Thursday,
That's what she
but
said.
they'll be here next week, and they'll be doing the netting and the dugouts and finishing up the padding.
Are they gonna do anything with the foul balls? Are they gonna
We're just gonna paint them. Yeah, but that'll be us.
Yeah.
Bryson, if you're getting all these questions in, you should probably actually be within earshot of the speakers.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking more questions
I-
than you.
I don't-
Get it together.
So what else we got? We're working on. We got somebody coming, probably not next week, but the week after that, to work on the PA system, public address system, to update that. Some of the speakers are out. That's a secret. Nobody knows that.
All right. By the way, if y'all are ever in
breaking
need-
news right here.
If y'all are ever in need of some PA work, somebody's sick or somebody has to be out of town for a week or something, I'm always available. I mean, communications student. I'm trying to turn this into a living, so start young.
Yeah, absolutely, we'll get you up there.
All right.
What about
Cool.
radio? Any word on?
Not right now. The biggest problem with radio, quite frankly, is just the expense.
All right. Keep
I've
raising
always
money.
wanted to ask you that.
No, it's a great question, and I wish we had it.
Keep on raising money until 2022 because that's when I'm going to graduate. And then,
Okay.
well,
Well, you go
21.
out and sell it, and you can do it. It's your job.
all right.
It's kind of like a NASCAR thing, If you sell the sponsorship, they'll let you drive your car.
Wasn't me that
It's
time.
that kind of thing. So
He said NASCAR.
it's you're not supposed to mention that.
He's not allowed to mention
Right.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say don't say the N word, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, because by the time you pay your salary and you pay a hotel room and you pay meal money, about a
I'm just
30,
saying-
depending on how much salary somebody wants.
I'm not in
it's about
love
a $30,000 or
with-
$40,000 investment.
McDonald's. I'm not in love with my McDonald's job, so at any point in
Hey,
time I
if
can
you can sell
have-
that, if you can sell the
There you go.
sponsorship,
I'm sure you would do it for free as long as you actually pay for the hotel room and give him, per diem for food.
you know what? You're not allowed to do that. It's illegal.
Oh.
You
I won't tell
the
anybody.
labor board will come after us.
Anybody,
Well, we're on the air.
anybody listening or
You already
watching,
told him.
If you cut that part out of the show.
we'll edit that in post. So yeah, we can't have any illegal activity going on the
That's right.
podcast.
So, but we'd like to. Eventually, we will not have it this year. but eventually we'd like to have it back. Another problem is, while it's getting more where the internet's not as big a deal anymore, it's still good to be on the radio. You know, a lot of people listen to their cars and things like that without being on the radio. That's really where it started going downhill when we lost the radio after the 20th year. Because being on the internet, it was harder to sell sponsorship. It's harder to quantify. You know, when we were on the Big Dog, we could say, hey, they have this reach, and people, you know, they understood that. When you say we're on the internet, and we know people are listening, but I can't tell you how many people or who they are or where they are. It's harder for people to justify buying a spot, you know, buying a 30-second spot on it. And then, so it kind of started spiraling from there, and we just got to the point we lost so many sponsors, and we're unable to make it work, that financially it just became too big of a
Well,
drain.
I will talk to John Link. He owns McDonald's in Lenore and 2 in Hickory. And
There you go.
I'll see if he's into it.
You're already on it. Again, if you can get it sold, you can have it.
All right. All right.
See, you have it on tape right here, so
Yeah.
you can hold me to it.
All right.
So
It's on the recorded version. It's on the video version. It's everywhere.
That's right.
It's going to be seen by literally dozens of people.
Dozens.
It doesn't matter how you see it, you always have it. So you can always reference it later.
dozen, not dozens.
Hey, I got like 50 some views on the last one.
Think about it this way, though. You start here, and then you make it big, and you become, you know, whoever.
We get more
guy,
listens to views
The people
than
will go
views,
back
I
and
know.
reference this, and they'll turn this stuff up. And
That's
they're,
all giving you a hard
it's
time.
so cool. When
They'll
they're
say,
roasting you, they'll play the stuff up on the video.
They'll say,
Sure, I like the video.
it's like 2048. You know, famous Rangers announcer Ethan
That's right.
Benfield. He's about to retire soon. He's been in it for 20 years.
When you
Well,
retire, I'll wheel in to see you. So by then I'll be in a wheelchair, I'm sure.
He's been announcing for the Rangers
If
so
I'm still
long.
kicking by that point.
He started out on a podcast, a
That's
Dirty
right.
Balls podcast.
It all started right here in the cafe.
Right here.
We'll put a plaque
Five
up for you when you retire. It all started right here.
Well, on this date,
There you go.
on this date in 2018, a
That's
podcast
right.
happened.
That's it.
All right.
All right, well,
I'll be right back. You guys are missing two
All right.
things. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, another
All right.
surprise.
Another surprise. Bryson, you're not going to stick around for the surprise? What's in here?
I'm asking more questions than you. Taking your job.
Yeah.
There's the ugliness.
There's Bryson Henry right there, Hollywood Henry.
There's a lot happening on the video version now. Not much for you listeners.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So on the video version, everybody's pretty much just getting their shout outs
Yeah, I'll
in.
make
so.
sure I like the video. I'll give you one like.
All right, great. Lucas, it's your big shot.
Lucas, you got anything
You
you
have
want to tell
30
everybody?
seconds for the audio version. Go.
Oh, here comes Mark. So.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Oh,
Two dirty balls.
All
dirty
right.
balls.
We got our dirty balls.
All right, guys, I gotta go back to work.
all right. Well,
Thanks
you.
for having me on. I look forward
You're
to
welcome.
doing it
It's a
again.
good time.
Thank you very much for coming.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Y'all go.
So for the people that aren't listening to aren't watching the video version, he actually gave us 2 dirty balls. So anyway, Lucas, 30 seconds on the video version starts now.
Hey, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Lucas Day. Bye.
You're not being loud enough. Okay, all right. That was actually 6 seconds of Lucas. So
Bye.
that's it for you. You're done until episode 20.
How long have we been going for?
We've only been going for about 28 minutes. We
Wow, it
still
seems
got
like it's been forever.
we still got some time to kill. Maybe we got another guest? Huh? No? Okay. All right. And somebody just walked right past us. Thought we'd have more guests.
Nothing? You got nothing to say? This is why you're supposed to write stuff down.
Well, I mean,
I
live
guess it might be a
episodes.
short episode.
Live episodes are generally shorter. Lucas, yeah. Live episodes are generally shorter, so I guess might as well go ahead. Jennifer Day, please, I'm begging of you to please don't take my man. Get it, Jolene? All right. Anyway, no, I'm actually begging you, and I don't have a man. I'm straight. You should know that. Anyway, I'm begging you to please take it away.
Well, I don't have anything food. Well, I do.
Take my dirty balls away.
No. Since the Retrievers one, you can get a free deep dish pizza at Little Caesars on Monday, April 1st.
Gross.
The $5 lunch combo, the pizza and a 20-ounce drink.
Why would anybody
That's
want
all
Little
the Little
Caesars?
Caesars everywhere, from 11:30 to 1.
But Little Caesars is the worst.
Well, it's free pizza.
Not a sponsor, and will never be.
If you're interested, you have that. And then I do have one baseball thing.
Oh, the
It's-
first baseball thing in the podcast. It seems like.
The Lexington Legends have the first woman to assume play-by-play duties in the South Atlantic League, and only the second female lead broadcaster in minor league baseball.
All right.
So
Getting
I
through
thought that
them
was a pretty cool thing.
dirty balls and glass ceilings. That can be the title for this episode.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So.
But is she gonna have a mustache?
Oh, because there's a legend and the mustache. That's pretty cool. Funny.
Has anybody seen that TV show, Brockmire or whatever it's called yet, about the announcer?
Yeah.
Is it good?
No.
It's good.
It's not?
Did you say, what did you say?
Brockmire's good.
Is it good?
Yeah. The new season comes out pretty soon, I think.
I want to see it. Is it, can I find
It's not family friendly.
I don't have any of the streaming things. Well, I have Netflix, but
What
there's
channel's
never
that
anything
come
on
on?
Netflix.
Showtime or something? No.
IFC?
IFC
Regular
or something
channel.
like that. Some weird channel that we never watched except for just watching that show.
All right. Well, I hate
I got
to-
one other thing
Oh,
for
I
the
thought you were
promotional
done.
schedule. I
Okay.
just want to let everybody know that on August 9th, it will be the most awesome game ever. Because it is Purr in the Park.
We're in the park.
Here.
Here, well, you know, you never know. You talked about Lexington and then all of a sudden
That's
you said...
true. My bad. Here
So-
at LP France Stadium, we will have Purr in the Park.
Who was
Cat.
that?
Yes, Lucas, that means...
Family friendly show, so I don't have anything to say to you right now.
I want to make a joke, but I shouldn't. All right. So, let's give everybody a chance to say one last thing. Nick? Okay, Nick's got nothing. Tim? Tim's got nothing. Alan?
Thanks for tuning in this week. Sorry it was short and we had nothing to talk about, but hope you like it anyway. And remember, like, share, for your chance to win something at the end of the season.
Look, if it's right. Jennifer did send me a message last night that said you need to come up with topics, but I couldn't think of any. Some weeks are slow, and it just so happens that that week is also the week that we're having our big deal podcast out here at the cafe with the general manager and everything. So that was kind of unfortunate, but you know, whatever. Some episodes are short. So that's episode 5 of the Dirty Balls podcast. Please tune in next week. We promise it'll be better.
Thanks. Have a good one.